Now, having said that, let me deal with other aspects of it, the diplomatic aspects of it. Clearly today, intergovernmental agreements dealing with mobility are a very important part of our diplomacy. We have 21 such agreements, in addition to which we have mobility provisions in some of the free trade agreements that we have done. And we certainly, in many relationships, see that as actually adding a new dimension to the relationship. I see the ambassador of Japan sitting in front of me. When Prime Minister Modi this year went for the annual summit, the understanding that we have for a greater flow of talent from India to Japan in various professions was very much a centerpiece of that visit. Moving on from that, all this would happen, as I said, if we actually prepare a workforce, we better prepare a workforce. So the emphasis that we have on skilling in India, which is of course dealt with by a different ministry, but we are really part of a whole. I mean, we are you can say the external face of the mobility. But the back office of the mobility is actually the educational and the skilling system. And today the attention which is being given to improving skilling and actually customizing it where possible to the needs of a potential user is something which is important. Now, recognizing all of this, of course, we are also in the process of rewriting our legislation which underpins mobility. We have the current legislation is more than 40 years old, and it envisaged mobility. Actually, the very name was, it was an Immigration Act, whereas today we see it much more as a mobility, because we see it as a two-way process. The people who go out often do come back, sometimes for shorter duration, sometimes for longer ones. So we have an overseas mobility bill today, which we have put out there for public comments.